Yes, guys, we're doing a massive 2,000 XRP giveaway worth $500. And if you want to enter, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And guys, if we hit the like requirement, we're giving it away today. I am hopping on a live stream and we're giving away $500 worth of crypto for the first time. Now, I know you guys want to enter, and if you want to, all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And you know what? If we hit 1,000 likes, within 12 hours, I'll give away another $100. If we hit 1,500 likes within 15 hours, I'll give away another $100, and I'll just add on top of it if we hit some crazy number of likes fast. So make sure you press the like button, guys. We can give away a huge amount of money today. And by the way, if we don't hit it today, we'll still give it away at the end of the month, so all your entries will still count. All right, I just saw something which I thought was really high on my list of things I need to talk about. It is the IRS is offering you $625,000 to crack Monero. The federal agency is inviting participants to try and break the Monero network's famed level of privacy. So for any of y'all that don't know what Monero is, it is a privacy coin. And Monero is often used by people who really like their privacy and who would not like to disclose their transactions or really all their information. You know, very often people used to use Monero to pay for things on the deep web, more often, in my opinion, than Bitcoin. And right now, the IRS is looking for some ways to crack that code, of course, for money laundering. Pretty fun, because I'm seeing this as a way to the full legislation and regulatory, I guess, approval or was something along those lines. Because if the IRS is looking for ways to crack it, it means they also acknowledge that it is real and that it's something that people are using and that it's you guys get me right there. If the IRS is looking to crack it, it means it's quite something already. Otherwise, they wouldn't put in the resources to do something along those lines. So that's pretty damn good, pretty damn cool. On the other end, it is quite troublesome because if you think about it, things like Bitcoin, things like Monero, they could, theoretically speaking, always be cracked by the way that they are built. Now, Monero is going to be a little bit of a difficult one to do, but it's possible, and the same for Bitcoin. And the reason Bitcoin can always be quote-unquote cracked is, first of all, because a good enough computer could theoretically just break the whole algorithm, the whole SHA-256 algorithm, on another encryption. On the other end, it could be done by a lot of money, and that is by just having more mining power than China, or at least taking over all their mining power, and then just shorting Bitcoin on the side, which means you won't really lose money, you'll still make a ton of money in the end, most likely, as a government, and just taking it all over and maybe double spend or just break the network. It's a lot more possible. All it needs is a lot of money. Now, will the government do that? I don't think so. But the question can pop up more and more often, since I think people are more concerned about why did gold ever leave as a standard? What is fiat really? What is US dollar? Yada, yada, yada. And that is really shown by one tweet I just saw. Crypto Sarah, I also like Bitcoin, so yada, yada, yada. She said, so what's fiat backed by? Which was a very interesting question because I think a lot of people don't understand exactly how fiat works. And I think that also really it gets a lot of buzz going very often. So here's a little bit of a definition on Investopedia. Fiat money is government-issued currency that isn't backed by a commodity such as gold. Fiat money gives central banks greater control of the economy because they can control how much money is printed. Most modern paper currencies, such as the US dollar, are fiat currencies, and one danger of fiat money is that governments will print too much of it, resulting in hyperinflation. Now, a little bit of an abbreviation to all of this is just fiat money is money that isn't backed by a commodity, but is backed by trust. And so, if somebody was wondering, that's the answer I would give them. And that trust is really trust in the government. No commodity, nothing tangible like that, but trust in the government. Because that's really all it is, all right? Fiat currencies are basically just paper made on the idea that the government will make it hold its value. All right, it's kind of a trading, like if we go back to the Martyr system, Martyr, whatever, the trading system from a couple hundred years ago. If you think about that one, you could only trade for fair value in the end, right? Or if you didn't want to, you could trade for something else, but you would trade for fair value. It wasn't really as easy to just trade a rock for some diamond, because why, what is the diamond guy going to gain from it? If you guys get me right there, it's not as simple to then gain forward if you don't have anything of equal value, or at least of same purchasing power, right? Because maybe they would have equal value to one person but not at all to the next one, and that's where it kind of gets really, really difficult, because they would have to think in nominal terms when it's something that you can touch. And with fiat, it's all nominal terms always, which makes it all a lot simpler. You, of course, can still do the trading system, but I guess that's only if you want to. You don't really have to. It is not the standard. Now, with that idea, more and more thoughts are coming about of really the IRS and things like that, and just the government being concerned for people not liking fiat, people wanting to go to crypto and things like that. And that's the thing where they're really trying to hunt it down as soon as possible right now to make sure that it won't stand a chance in the future. And yeah, a little bit more thoughts I had about, backed currencies and XRP and gold and things like that. But when we talked about it yesterday, not that many people watched the video about XRP following a gold standard and things like that. So maybe you guys don't like that type of stuff. I'm gonna tune it down for right now, not talk too much about it. And that's, again, guys, I try to get all the feedback you guys give and really act accordingly to what you guys want to see. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would like to talk about. And again, I will check it out, guys, and I will hopefully keep doing that type of stuff. Moving further on, why this analyst believes XRP will completely annihilate almost every other altcoin once there is regulation. It's a pretty interesting article, but it kind of falls along with this one. Ripple, Crypto Will predicts XRP will skyrocket due to US regulation. According to Crypto Will, the demand for XRP will skyrocket as soon as the US regulation of cryptocurrencies is clarified. Ripple relies on the power of ISO 20022 standardization within RippleNet to modernize legacy systems. The popular analyst Crypto Will has explained via Twitter in a series of tweets why he is extremely bullish in the long term for the price development of XRP. The reason for this is that Ripple is the only project on the market that is vigorously pursuing the regulation of crypto, and as a result, the XRP token will benefit massively once a comprehensive legal framework for crypto is in place in the United States, according to him. Quote, "The only project in the entire market that is pushing for crypto regulation is XRP. They know what once these regulations are added, it will completely annihilate almost every other altcoin and make XRP's demand skyrocket." He also noted that XRP will be widely criticized for being too centralized. However, in his opinion, this is only due to the transparency of Ripple, which is necessary to cooperate with government agencies. Quote, "Many criticize XRP for being too centralized, although this transparency is what governments like. While other projects are focused on getting a quick batch of new investors to exit scam, Ripple has quietly been working with government agencies to ensure compliance." Crypto Will also revealed that it will increase its XRP holdings once the current price correction in the crypto market bottoms out. And once Bitcoin and alts have finalized their correction, I'm planning on increasing my exposure to XRP. I've been involved with XRP since 2013, and let me tell you, there's a reason it's always held its spot in the top 3 to 5. And to a certain point, I can really see where he's trying to go with all of this, because I think it is the truth. Is XRP the only coin that's working on regulation? No. Is XRP one of the coins that would survive? Definitely so. And is there a special reason why XRP is so high up on the ranking all the time? Definitely so as well. They have a little bit of a secret that the others don't. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. Their net worth of the company is way more than what most of these other foundations have. They mostly have a part of what the crypto is worth. In this case here, the company is worth more, most likely. Again, this kind of depends a little bit, but more than the crypto is worth, which you won't really see that often. And even a lot more if you think about it. They're just so freaking huge. Ripple's building such a huge thing, and the partnerships that they have, the integration that they have, it's all insane, guys. Think about it. It won't be stopped, and it will really come out victorious if regulations come. YouTube ignored warnings about XRP giveaway scams, Ripple says. Ripple has disputed YouTube's claims that it knew nothing about their XRP giveaway scams, accusing the platform of willful blindness after being alerted hundreds of times. So the big issue, of course, is that right now, YouTube is not doing enough to stop these giveaway scams. And by the way, it is, in my opinion, very difficult to rule out exactly what is a scam and what is not when it's a giveaway. Because, for example, on the channel here, I like to run some giveaways because I think it's just a little bit of giving back. And if it's $500 a month that we're giving away, even if it's a little bit more, maybe it's $1,000 a month, it's not that big of an issue. All right, but I will never ask you to give me something except for maybe a like or something that doesn't cost you anything except for maybe a second of effort. If you guys get me, I'll never ask you for money or any signups or things like that. You guys get me? And the main reason I am saying that is because there's a very big difference between people asking you to send them money to give you something back and just giving something away to people. But how is YouTube gonna know that? You guys get me right there? So maybe I would have to stop with doing giveaways and videos because these guys are, doing scam giveaways. How is YouTube going to recognize what is a scam, what isn't? Except for because it's mostly just a picture, all right? Sometimes it's just a comment section. Sometimes it's just something else. And most of the time, the voice is just a Ripple interview. And yes, that might be copyright or things along those lines. Or, yes, they might have stolen some accounts to do that. But that is all one part. The second part, that the content, I don't know how YouTube can filter that. Because it's not some sort of words or some sort of image that they can really easily filter on, as they all use different things. So what is going to be the determining factor? All right, YouTube would have to check out every time somebody flags a video. But if a video is flagged, there can't be 10 billion people working at YouTube. And there's tens of thousands of videos flagged every hour. Maybe hundreds of thousands of videos flagged every hour. I don't know. Maybe millions of videos flagged every day. I really have no idea on the insights of that. But I just think Ripple wouldn't, or YouTube wouldn't be able to keep up. The only thing YouTube could do is stop the fake ads. So not the videos, but the ads. So not the live videos whenever they go live. I don't think they can really stop that with an algorithm. It will be very difficult. But the fake advertisements, they should check them before they go live, and that is BS. But Google, exactly the same thing. Right, Google is allowing these paid advertisements for rlpple.com and things like that. You guys know what I'm talking about here. Those scams are still going on, and Google is allowing that. Those are advertised on Ripple, on XRP, and those search words and all that as like the third or second advertisement. I think that's dumb as well, and Google shouldn't allow that. On the contrary, I don't know how far Google can check that either, because they're just trying to promote their website. And if they, again, are just claiming they're giving away some money, yeah, it's very hard for Google to know as well. I find it difficult, guys, to really be the judge of that one. I know YouTube should be putting a little bit more effort in, but how exactly YouTube can filter it, that I don't know. But yeah, guys, here's another one. My fear within the next bull run, I must avoid the situation. Any advice about how to stick with the plans? I know emotions can get you. Waiting more than 3 years, show goes on. What I have to say about this one is make sure you check out my retirement plan and a couple of those things, because what is going to be important is to have a couple of points at which you're going to be cashing out. All right, you gotta have set prices up front. Otherwise, you will not be able to make it. You'll most likely lose money, and you will always be rich on paper, but you won't have any money in your pocket. Unless crypto becomes a new standard and XRP can be spent anywhere, you're still going to have to feed yourself with US dollars or some other fiat that you're using. And thus, it is not worth it to keep 100% in crypto. Go at max for 95 and the rest in fiat, in some currency, or maybe even gold could work. But yeah, at least get it out of crypto so that you can really use it. And preferably like 20% in my opinion. This is not financial advice, by the way. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm just sketching my own opinion, not financial advice. But yeah, I think I would go for at least 20% to maybe even 35% of my crypto holdings cashed out in the first part. And the main reason for that is the first initial cash out is just to get a lot of losses back. Now, I personally don't have crypto losses, but if you have, that's one of the most important ones to recoup. And afterwards is just about wealth building. But you can only build wealth if you do it, gradually, sort of, where you're not just going for the big gains or go home. I'd recommend to just, cash out little bits, like maybe every week or so if we're in a big bull run. But once we get there, I'll talk more about it, because then it's going to be more important than right now. Right now is a little bit less of a, I guess, important point to talk about all of this stuff, right? If you guys get me. Right now, you don't have to worry about the price pumping too much today. Maybe soon, though. Who knows? Anything could change in the matter of just a day. So saying that you don't have to prepare for a big bull run is also BS, because it could start tomorrow and you might be, completely unaware of what's going on. So I would have to prepare you guys all the time. 15%, 1500% is what we're going to get for XP at minimum, I hope. We'll see, though. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.